Okay, so the first question I have is the action by Mr. Kuroda today, is it a baby step in the direction of really tightening, or is it rather a way of making sure they can continue on their easing policy by alleviating some of the extraneous problems?
Well, it's both, you know. This is, I think this is very similar to what I repeatedly suggested, which is introducing clear range on a JGB yield target, but they did it more in an implicit way. My suggestion was explicit, but they were more implicit. Therefore, they gave the impression to people that this is just a minor modification and more flexibility. But actually, you know, I think if market conditions are better, this is suggesting that BOJ is able to raise this 10-year target at least up to 0.2%, but also they didn't say that they will maintain current interest level until, say, October next year, and, you know, they didn't mention anything in their forward guidance. So in other words, this includes the possibility that BOJ may take steps toward normalization. That is my feelings.
Now, Mr. Kuroda, as I understand it, said quite specifically that he was not doing this to alleviate pressure on the financial community. Is that right? Will this increasing of the band or the trading band, will it relieve the banks some?
No, I think this volatility is good for the market participant trading, but of course, in terms of the insurance company and banks, this, you know, this interest rate is still too low. So I don't think they are fully happy, but volatility is better than nothing. But, you know, I'd like to mention one thing. Remember in September 2016, when the BOJ abandoned the quantity target and shifted to YCC, they did the same thing. They said that they are not going to get rid of 80 trillion yen target, and they said they will maintain this 80 trillion yen JGB purchases over 1 year. But they immediately started to reduce the JGB purchases, you know. So it's different from, you know, what they say and what they're actually doing. So that's what I'm suggesting. So if there is a possibility that BOJ might expand this range target towards, say, plus and minus 0.3, and also it's possible that they change this framework before October 2019, next year, before consumption tax hike is introduced.